We now segue into our F&M Bank on-field interviews as we now join the head football coach, Kelly Beeby. Let's go downstairs with Parker Burnett.
Well, Coach, that was a tough one. How'd you think you guys kind of played tonight?
Well, I mean, obviously it's one of the worst losses we've ever had on this home field. Coming off the bye and extra preparation, I felt good about it. As they adjusted, we didn't adjust very well. We had some veterans give up easy combinations on this side of the ball, and we're not effective, offensively. They just took us out behind the woodshed. That's what I told kids after the game, and that's what I told Coach Hall from Piedmont. It's not the end of our season. It's definitely complicates things in the district race. I wanted to see toughness out of these guys, and I wanted to see resiliency, and we're somewhere in between where we need to be and where we were. Not there yet. Still looking for leaders and playmakers. Ultimately, we've got to get healed up a little bit. Hector left with a knee, Cody Hickman left with a broken arm, Hunter Thompson left with an ankle. So we got beat up a little bit tonight. We got to get those guys healthy, and we got a must-win, on the road next week at Guymon.
Coach, this is Phil up here. Talk about the Guymon game. I know that's one that, takes forever. It's a long, long day for the kids. I know we got to get some people healed up, but, what do we do to get the kids back in the right mindset, really, more than anything else right now?
Well, I think they have to first understand where they are at in relation to where they need to be and what the expectation is, and then we've got to coach them and make them understand, how they fit into the overall equation, offense, defense, special teams wise, and then they got to play for the guy next to them, and they got to play for this community. So, it's a tough loss. Like I say, it's one of the worst losses we've had on this field. We got outplayed, we got outcoached, and hats off to Coach Hall. No excuses. They lined up and whooped us.
Yeah, I was going to say, Coach, this is absolutely no excuses, but I will say this is the first time I've ever seen the Piedmont team that looks like a team that's the 9th largest school in 5A. They kind of look the part athletic.
Yeah, and they're senior-laden ball club, 2 and 27 and 85 and 1. Those guys have all been, playing football for them over there 2 and 3 years. They're good athletes. 25 when he came over at the fullback spot from his linebacker spot, they have a lot of veteran kids, and, mentality coach brought in, they bought into it, had some early success, and if you don't score and try to get them out of their comfort zone, it's tough. And then, of course, our field position tonight, we did not help ourselves out at all. Like I say, all 3 phases of the game, we did not execute to what we needed to do, obviously, to have a chance to be successful. So.
Well, Coach, I know it's got a busy week of practice this week, and then the long trip to Guymon. We'll be there with you, Coach, and get a Blue Jay victory and get things going in district play.
Absolutely, boys. We'll see you out there. Thank you for covering us.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Coach Kelly Beeby on the F&M Bank on-field interview. Appreciate Coach Kelly Beeby joining us here. Tough times. Those are never fun to do. Guthrie loses 49-7.
That's a lesson in how you handle adversity there for his kids. He promise you the last thing he wanted to do was come talk about what had just happened, but we appreciate that very much. And, Coach Beeby cares a lot about these kids, and he cares a lot about trying to make them better people. And, hopefully these kids will learn something from this, and we can grow and move on.
Coach Beeby and this coaching staff will not quit despite losing 3 in a row and a 1-3 record. The goals are still in front of them, and that's to make the playoffs. And then, hey, 5A1 is up for grabs as well. So anything is possible, but the games are magnified from here on out.
Yep.